Tansi everybody, Sean McDonald here, the Métis Man. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
I was born a Métis, born on Métis land, raised on a settlement, proud to be a Métis man. Well, today I work in white man's world. I'm Métis.
Tansi everybody, Sean McDonald here, Métis Man. I'm here with the Métis boy, my Métis son. Trying to be shy here. We're Kikino at Misk River on the settlement. Today we're gonna go look for a what my dad, his musher, used to call the snake pit in the bush. It was a big open hole. We stuck some trees down there. We couldn't hit bottom when I was about his age, and now we're gonna go look for it. And in that hole there's a big path, just like my dad used to say, like a large snake had come out of the hole and would slither around and left a big path on the land. So we're going to see if we can find that. It's probably grown in by now. It's probably about a good 48 inches diameter, the hole. So we're going to go look for that and see if we can find it, but it's probably grown in, but we'll go and have a look and see if we can find it and we don't get lost. Shouldn't get lost, but if it's grown in, we might need the power saw on that. It might get stuck with the quad. So we're going to be taking these little puppies with us here too. You can see the mutts. We'll take the quads and a power saw and a couple of slings. We'll be good to go. So let's go. Hey folks, we're quadding on our way into the snake pit now. Probably about 3-4 miles away from our camp. Got the puppies behind in the trailer. My boy behind me there. Let's check out the trail here. Pretty good little bush trail so far, not too wet. But the power saw already there. Come across any trees, we can cut them down. Didn't bring a rifle, but I brought my 45 in case we see a bear or something. Should have brought the 410 for some chickens, but we'll hang on, girls. Oh, sorry. That was a rough one. Sorry, girls. They're still okay. Beautiful out. I don't know if I said the date in last intro here, but it's July 3rd now. It's just beautiful, beautiful out here. I keep saying that word lots because it's so true. I used to travel these roads, these bush trails when I was a kid, almost every day when I had the chance with my trike or with my old man. Now I'm the old man with his boy. So it's nice to be here with my boy. Been a while since I've been down these trails. Like I said, he's on them all the time for chickens and deer and moose, duck hunting, beaver, picking berries, everything. Even when he used to come sip on the suds, we'd come make our laps down here. Most teenagers would go to town and make laps. We come to the bush and make laps. Couple of trees here, not too bad. Now our trail's getting a little grown in here. We'll take a little break and we'll unhook the saw and cut this up. Get it out of the way. Ready, girls? Come, Dylan. Okay, stay there, girls. Stay there. Brandy took a good tumble there and went head over heels off the side of the trailer, but landed on her head, so she's okay. We'll cut up this tree here real quick with the little D-Walt power saw and get it out of the way. Sure beats the power saw. What?
There's a lot of mosquitoes.
Quit your whining, Dylan. You're in the bush. You're in the bush.
Do you want to trade?
Trade what?
I do the lifting.
After I did all the hard work? Okay, fine.
You gotta stop that though.
Nope. Somebody stepped on a duck. Take that little saw, my boy, and cut that little hanger behind you there. And the one on the ground. Just so we open this path right up. Right, girls? How's your ride so far? Huh? You stayed in there. And you trying to commit suicide. You're trying to commit sideways. Huh? Jump out. Land on your head. How's your head? Huh? Who's that? How's your head? There you go. Cut this one right in half, my boy, the one on the ground here. 7 bells. 7 o'clock, we still got time. Little break, that's good. What do you figure, girls? What do you figure? What do you figure there? Huh? Beautiful girls. Beautiful girls. You okay, my girl? Are you okay? Okay, don't get jealous. I can pet the other one. I can pet the other one. Right, Brandy? Stump. Stump, Brandy. Willow, get. Willow, go on. Brandy, a stump. Brandy, a stump. Good girl. How are you feeling? You okay? We'll find you a water hole. You guys can have a drink, okay? Okay? Examaga, hi, hi, buddy. funny how you remember different locations even as a child. I remember this spot here about, probably 30 years ago. I gotta grab a lower gear here. About 30 years ago, my dad and my uncle James were cutting wood here. Oh, now I'm stuck. I gotta get back to my story in a bit here. We'll get the spot out first. Sunk pretty good, as you can see. You got it unhooked. And the only reason why we have this trailer is because of these two lazy dogs. The only reason why we brought a trailer, not to haul wood, no. Not to bring supplies, no. To bring two dogs and a drone. That's it. I think somebody's got to walk here. It's all unhooked, my boy? Okay, let's pull me out of here. Pinner! That's good. What size ball on your quad? 2 inch? That's 1 7/8. Okay, bring that tow rope and hook me. We'll try pull that trailer out now. I bet you listened to your old man and brought gloves, eh? You can use mine. No, unhook it. Well, no, I'll pull it out. We'll boot the front end, wrap it around here. I'll use the front end. Tie her up, my boy. Just gotta get it out of that hole. Huh? Yeah, I like that. But it's gonna dig in. We gotta tie it short. 'Cause it's gonna dig in, eh? Either that or we should pull it backwards. Yeah, let's pull it backwards and it'll come on the high ground here, okay? Let's do that. They're freaking lazy like my kids. Oh, you can't get your little pretty toes dirty or wet? Huh, girls? You can't get your toes dirty? Aw. Let's sign off. We made it, girls. We made it. Somebody's buddy, look at her head. Willow's head, put her on camera.
Willow, come here.
Oh, somebody got dirty. What are you gonna do? Okay, to finish my story back there since we got stuck. Back there in that corner, let me grab a lower gear. Back there in that corner, I was cutting wood with my late dad and my Uncle James back then, and my Auntie Mary Jane. And they always cut wood together. They go and make these trips. And I go help out, of course. And load up the truck and stuff as the elders cut the wood. So my Uncle James is helping my dad, I think, push on a tree that they were trying to fall. And it fell all right in the tree. I think there was a leaner tree that was on top of the tree, leaning against the tree that they were cutting. So when they cut the tree that they were cutting and it fell, well, the leaner tree fell down and it hit my uncle on the head and knocked him out there a bit, stunned him really good, cut his head open, everything. It was a pretty rough day for the woodcutters. He was all right after a while, of course, but just stories like that you remember, and I remember that exact location back there where we got stuck is where it happened. I shouldn't laugh, but it's just something that comes to mind. Even as a kid, like I couldn't have been older than I don't know, probably 15 or 16 when that happened. And yeah, funny how that sticks out. I usually got a pretty bad memory, but that popped into my head as soon as I seen that. That's where I got stuck, so. You bet. All right, we'll continue on our voyage here. Now we're coming up to the floating muskeg up here. Usually that's pretty soft. There was usually a bypass around here at the gate here, if I remember right. We can't go through that gate. We'll go this way a bit. I remember there's a fence up here somewhere with a gate on it. But man, has this bush ever grown in since I was a youth. 2 youths. Have a drink, my girls.
I just seen like 15 frogs.
Really? Nice and clean. How does that feel, girls?
Oh, no. Can I do it?
No, don't throw her in. Then they'll be scared of water. They didn't drink yet. Come on, girls. Look at how nice and clean that is. Hmm? Come, girls. Come drink, Willow. You gotta drink more than that, okay? It's hot out. That's a good girl. Good girl.
Randy.
Randy, come drink.
Randy.
Randy, has some. Come, Randy. Come, baby. Come drink. There you go. Okay, well, you're gonna have to walk and run with the quads for a while. You're gonna be thirsty. Let's go. Let's go. We unhook the trailer.
I mean, they could come in for another
Huh?
IDE, but it's just gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, they can walk. Right, girls? You can walk. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. These trails have changed lots since I was here last. Last time I was here was with my old man, and he passed over 13 years ago. It's like a jungle in here now. I can't believe I used to drive my truck in here. Okay, stick. All right, we'll cut back here to you when we come to a clearing. I need 2 hands at all these trees. All right, you can see the trail behind us there, folks. It's very grown in. Harder than an old timer like me with the quad, so we got this drone you can see on Dylan's quad seat. So we're going to use technology to scout ahead of us about a mile or so. And see where we're at. We got 15 satellites. You can watch the drone there, Dylan, and watch it take off. You ready, Dylan?
Yeah.
Here we go. You know, I'm actually recording Dylan and the dogs. Here we go.
And you can't see it anymore.
Don't see the screen there, Dylan. You can see how grown in this trail is here. And I remember there used to be kind of a clearing up ahead. A lot more of a clearing than that. But I haven't been here since before your mushroom pass, so that's got to be at least 15-20 years ago.
Right there.
Oh, there's a clearing.
How far away is that?
Oh, I can see right here. Distance 181 meters. It's almost 200 meters ahead of us. You hot, my girls? Go find some water to drink. Swing around. Oh, there's a new fence line there. I forgot about that one. That's where that clearing is. So it's not the clearing I'm thinking of. Remember, right? There used to be a cab of a truck they set up here for hunting. I better stick to the line we're on here. And keep going east. Nice prairie there. And a dugout. That's not the clearing either. We go south, I know there's a big muskeg here, and if we hit that muskeg, we're too far south. So I know we're on the right line, but let's go see if this is that muskeg I'm thinking about.
Half a kilometer away.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that big muskeg I was talking about. You can see if you keep on going this trail, it kind of takes you towards the south side of Kikino.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Dylan. This might have to be a winter trip to find it, clear it, and then... I'm getting such weak signal here, I'm going to bring it home.
Go home.
Yeah, we'll go home all right. Puppies, are you tired, my girls? Well, we can pick some laboom in this muskeg. I can smell it. Smell it? Peppermint?
Yeah.
We'll pick some here. Well, folks, we struck out finding the snake pit. It's okay, we'll come back in the winter time. We even flew with the drone, couldn't see it. And I'm almost 90% sure I'm on the right line. But everything's so grown in from when I was a ute. So things changed. So we'll finish our water here, pick up our cans, and head her back home. You can see the dogs are getting pretty tired.
Even though they rode they got to ride half the way.
Yeah, they rode almost all the way here. Lazy buggers. Examaga, we'll see if we can get stuck on the way home. Hi. We got a new straggler puppy that joined us. Oh. Where is he? Beautiful, it's beautiful. There's my gate. Well, there you have it, folks. Thanks for joining us in another adventure here with the Métis man and the Métis son. We may not have found what we're looking for, but to me any adventure is a good adventure, whether you accomplish what you're looking for or not. But we will head back there one day with some more slashing tools or whatever to get to our destination. Until then, thanks again for joining us on this adventure, and we'll see you on the next one. Kanasko tin. Iksamaga. Home sweet home, hey girls? We made it. We made it, girls. Hey? Thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you like this video, like and subscribe and share. And we'll see you next time. Iksamaga. Hi hi.